Welcome students, welcome to the second part of my video, entertainment and history. We have already seen why do we require entertainment. There are active and passive entertainment. We have seen in the previous video, and as I continue this video, we will see now various eminent people who have made a valuable contribution to Marathi theatre. As we all know, we are staying in Maharashtra, so we should know who are the people who have made a valuable contribution towards the Marathi theatre. Now let me tell you, a musical play of Kirloskar Mandali, very popular, Sangeet Shakuntala, written by Annasaheb Kirloskar, earned great popularity. Another musical play, Sharada, written by Govind Balal Deval, is quite important and it comments in a humorous style on the evil customs of marrying young girls to the aged man. Also play like Mukhanayak, written by Shripad Krishna Koltekar, Sangeet Manapaman, written by Krishnaji Prabhakar Kadlekar, Ekach Pyala, written by Ram Ganesh Gadkari, are some of the history of the Maratha theatre. So my dear students, here you could see that these are the few people whose contribution is great in Marathi theatre. Now we will see the popular play written by Acharya Atre, Sastang Namaskar, Udyacha Sansar, Ghara Baher, helped the Marathi theatre to sustain through temporary decline. The recent play based on historical theme, Rayagadala Jiva Jag Yete. Then Khashiram Kotwal by Vijay Tendulkar, Tilak Ani Agarkar by Vishram Bedekar became very popular. Now these are the names and these are the work of the Marathi theatre. The Marathi stage continued to be enriched because of its varied subject and the types of plays. Marathi stage artists like Ganpatrao Joshi, Narayan Rao Rajamahasa, more popular known as Bal Gandharva Keshavrao Bhosle. Then we have got Ganpatrao Bodas, who is still remembered as a great actor. The early Marathi play was staged on open grounds. The British first built the theatre like Playhouse, Ripon and Victoria in Mumbai. Thereafter, the shows of the Marathi play gradually took to the closed theatre. Now, it is very point to remember that the Britishers first built closed theatre like Playhouse, Ripon, Victoria in Mumbai. Thereafter, the shows of the Marathi play gradually took to the closed theatre. Early, it was open theatre where people used to be present, and it was exposing more on the Britishers' policies, and the play was to inspire people to fight against the Britishers. But later on, these plays were staged in closed theatres. Cinema. Now, as we all know, cinema play a vital role in our life. Cinema is a medium that brings together art and technology. While the technology of the motion picture of the film industry came into being, it gave rise to era of silent movies. Later, technology of sound recording was introduced, and the age of sound movie began. The honor of making and releasing the first full-length movie goes to Maharashtra, and we should be proud, my dear students. The honor of making and releasing the first full-length movie goes to Maharashtra. Maharashtra is known as the land that nurtured film industry. Now, who are the people who have made a vital contribution towards cinema? The contribution of Madan Rao, Madhav Rao Pitle, the Patwardhan family of Kalyan, Harishchandra Sakharam Bhatwadekar, who is also known as Seva Dada, is a very important in the development of Indian movies. Later, Dada Saheb Torane, A.P. Karandekar, S.N. Patankar, V.P. Divekar sought help from the foreign technician and made a movie entitled Pundalik. It was released in Mumbai in 1912. Raja Harishchandra, a movie directed by Dadasaheb Phalke, was the first processed complete movie in India. It was released in Mumbai in 1913. He also created movies such as Mohini, Bhasmasur, and the documentaries on rock-cut caves of Verul, pilgrim centers of Nasik and Trimbakeshwar. Later, the tradition of making movie on historical and mythological subject came into being. Now, my dear students, see, if you look at the history, you will find the due credit goes to Maharashtra for making full-length movie. And it has already been said, Dada Saheb Torane, A.P. Karandekar, they took the help of foreign technicians and they made the first film, Pundalik. Okay, further we will see now. Further we will see Anandrao Painter, who was the first one to make scene camera of India make and also interested in making movies. His cousin Baburao Painter was also known as Mistri, made Sai Randhiri in 1918. He made the first historical movie, Simghar, which was a silent one. He also created historical movies, Baji Prabhu Deshpande and Netaji Palkar. He also made a movie on realistic issues entitled Savkari Pash. In 1925, Balaji Pendarkar made a movie entitled Bajirao Mastani. The British suspected it was to be spreading nationalist sentiments. It was banned. Now let me tell you few of the movie companies. Ram Shastri, a movie made by Prabhat Company in 1944, became very popular. In post-independence period, few movies were made on historical themes. Acharya Atre made a movie on the life of Mahatma Phule. Bishram Bedekar, a movie on the life of Basudhav Balwant Phadke. Dinkardi Patil, a movie entitled Dhane Te Santaji Dhanaji. Bal Shivaji, a movie made by Prabhakar Pendrekar, also need a special mention. Now, my dear students, we have to be very proud. We are staying in Maharashtra. Look at the contribution in the film industries. Though it was made in Marathi, but the contribution is tremendous. Dinkardi Patil and Prabhakar Pendrekar, Prabhakar Pendharkar also needs, you can see, a special mention. Now, historical movies were also made in Hindi. The Hindi movies made in the pre-independence period, Sikandar, Tansen, Samrat Chandragupta, Mughal-e-Azam, were made with a historical backdrop. Dr. Kotnis Ki Amar Kahani was based on true story. The movie based on Indian struggle for independence, Andolan, Jhansi Ki Rani, also deserves a special mention. Production studios. Now, which are those production studios? There are still, it is present now in Mumbai. Bombay Talkies, Rajkamal Productions, RK Studio, now Ketan, etc. played a significant role in the development of Indian industries. Now, we will see now what are the professional opportunities are there for the people with a historical background. And what are the professional opportunities? One, the first one is drama. In order to achieve accuracy in the stage of the backdrop on the stage, deep knowledge of history of art, architecture is concerned of the concerned period is essential. Expert in this field can work as an art director and a consultant. For example, if the drama is staged on, let us say, Ramayana, you cannot show the backdrop of a modern India. You need to show the backdrop of those times, and that can be only done with the person who was expert in history. The script writers, the dialogue writers needs assistance of experts in language as well, and the experts in cultural history of given period. Again, writing of script. You require somebody who knows what kind of a language was used during those times. The art directors of the movie create backdrops, designs of atmospheres, costumes, jewelry, makeup, hairstyle suitable of the time of the theme of that movie. Scholars of history can work in the field of art directors and the consultant to art directors. To write movie dialogues, knowledge of cultural language as spoken is concerned, period is necessary. Expert in this field can find many professional opportunities. You can see studying history is beneficial. You cannot say that by studying history we cannot enter into any profession. You can. You see, in the entertainment field, these are few of the areas where you can be a professional. Thank you, students. Thank you for your patient hearing.